Yes. I know it, right? All right, so for this page over here, we're gonna talk about how we can change decimals to fractions. The idea is actually kind of simple, and I'll show you a couple of methods you can always use later on, which makes your life so much easier first. All right, let's read this first. Can you read this one for me first?
0.4, running hand.
So rich.
And 1.2 are called decimals. They
The dots,
they
right? In between the numbers
so much correction
is called the decimal point. Okay. All right. So if we were to look at the example, we have 0.3, that's 3 over 10. 0.13 is 13 over 100. Do you see the little tricks over here? Is that we have to count how many digits do we have after the decimal point? Yeah. James, that's Rasta's bag. I think yours is right there. Okay. Yeah, girl. Okay, that's Rasta's. This is yours. Okay. Anyway, so the idea of here is that how many digits do I have after the decimal? One, right? So then you see there's 1 0 here, right? How many digits do we have after decimal here?
How much money I got?
Okay, so you see we have 2 0 here, right? See the tricks here? What if this is 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How do I change this into a fraction now?
Your mom put it in a
Okay.
rubber.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So does that mean that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And all I need to do is just put this whole number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you can reduce this, you continue reducing it. If you can't reduce it, just keep it as is. Make sense? All right, let's try this. 0.7. What is 0.7? What about 0.9?
Easy, fun, I know.
9 over 10. Good. What about 0.03?
Yeah, so. Wow.
Uh-huh.
No. Look.
100, right? What about this guy here? Alvin, can you have a seat first in search of work, please?
Okay,
And I'll talk to you
Tony,
about
could
it.
you have a rubber? Do you want a rubber?
I don't,
Put your hand here.
I am explaining a question to us. Sorry, buddy.
Okay. It can make.
All right, so any questions for this? All right, so let's take a look at this one. Over here, do you see that this whole thing, we don't have to reduce it, right? But over here, we do have to reduce. So which means that every time that I see a fraction, I always reduce it, even if it's a decimal. Alvin, have a seat. Okay, so let's try 0.6. What's 0.6 in the fraction now? Good. And after reducing? Good. Any question for me? What about 0.8? 8 over 10. And what about the reducing? 5. All right. So with that being said, let's try a couple.
Look at this. It's easy.
Yeah, I know, right? So, well, let's try.
You know what's still.
Let's try this one.
You know what?
0.084. That means correction at home.
Know that.
And then Alvin, I need you to starting your work quietly, please. Thank you. This is my last time telling you that. Please.
What?
I need you to start your work, right? James, can you wrap your stuff and go to another desk? Thank you so much. Please. Okay, I don't want you guys to talk, right? All right, 0.084. So what do we do now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, which means, right? And then on the top we have, can we reduce this? What do we reduce it?
No.
Try, and why don't we try 4? If we try 4, this is going to be 21, right? And if I try 4 over here, this will be 250. Don't ask me how I know. Because 4 times 25 is what? 100. So if this is the 1,000, right? If I divide this by 4, I'll have 250 because one more 0, right? Okay, should be pretty simple. Yeah, any questions? For these ones?
Yeah.
This one? This one I can tell you is 1 over 8. Yeah, reason, again, 125 times 8. Do you want to do the calculation on the side? This is going to be 1,000. You need a paper, no problem. You do it later. Okay, so this is 1,000, right? All right, any questions for this page? We're good? No?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Okay, well, now at this page over here, we have the whole number as well. Did you realize that before we don't have this digit over here is always 0, right? And this one is always, 0 as well. So in this case, all you need to do is that you keep the whole number as it is, all right? And then you have 41 over 100. And this one is 0.3, which means 3 over 10, right? Same thing with these ones, right? 12, 13 over 100, right? What about this one? Mm-hmm.
77 over.
Good job. Any questions? Which should be pretty good, right? Okay, let's see if we have anything else. All right, so the rest is just that you're doing calculation. Yeah, well, it's the same thing as, do you know how to do fraction operation? Addition for fraction. You can continue with your work, accumulate all the question, I'll answer them until, okay? Yeah? Andy? No? So let's try one of them question, okay? So let's say number 4, huh? You have a decimal point and you'll have a fraction. What I want to do is can I change this into a fraction first? And how do I change it? 4.2, you learned before. What's 4.2 now? Good job, which is also 1 over 5, right? So this is 1 over 5, and then all you need to do is 4 over 5, done. Pretty easy.
That's it?
That's it. Don't overthink. What about this one? That's right. Can I first change the decimals first?
Yes.
Which is?
One.
Which is?
One.
5, right? Because that's 2 over 10. So then I'm just using 2, 4 over 5 minus 1, 1 over 5, which is 1, 3 over 5. Good job. All right. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm using mouse, so I'm not using a pen. So 3 over 5. Okay, any questions? All right, you're good?
I'm not gonna be here for too long.
Okay. Yes, exactly. You're too fast.
Okay, 20.
Of course. Okay, let me.